Peace and welcome. Welcome. My name is Sanaya. I want to come on here and pull some cards, get a feel of the energy. For those of you who are viewing this message, this is intended for you. This is intended for those who are ready to listen, who are open to receiving. And let's just get into it, okay? Let's get into it. I would like to look into the overall energy of the collective. Overall energy. Indecision. Indecision. Battling between two choices at a crossroads, fork in the road. Blinded by noise. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Did I mean to do that? Guess so. Blinded by noise and clutter, mental clutter, emotional clutter, trauma, right? This is a very deep shadow work period for us. Okay. We are in between. We are in the in-between, right? Overall energy, we are in a transition. And it may not necessarily be a transition that we can see, but we can feel it. We can feel it. We know that it's coming. There is something coming, right? But right now, we are moving through it. We are crossing that bridge. We are taking steps forward, moving forward. And the compass that we have is only within. It cannot be shown to us, right? And that's what's causing the confusion, because we see all of these things around us. There's so much around us, yet inside there's a different call, there is a different push, and maybe that is a call to initiate that forward movement. You can't see it because you are meant to be it, right? And it's this balance or balancing act of, should I trust my intuition or should I just keep going with what I see, right? Six of Hearts, Six of Cups, Six of Cups, King of Cups, King of Cups. Interesting. Again, this middle ground we have to find. We have to find this middle ground, right? We have to integrate mind, body, and spirit in this moment to direct us. We cannot rely solely on mind, nor can we rely solely on body, nor can we rely solely on spirit, because every piece of the puzzle matters. Every single piece, right? What is showing up physically is pointing to something spiritually. What is confronting what's showing you spiritually is a reflection of the mind causing doubt, fear, triggering and re-triggering things that maybe have kept us stuck in the past or have kept us in this mode of thinking in the past, and now is an opportunity for us to deal with it, for us to address it. And it's not like this trauma is just going to go away, right? This is a journey. This is a lifetime of learning lessons. So how can we embrace the journey rather than looking at it as a destination, as a solution to a problem, right? I want to take the example of finding purpose. Finding purpose. Purpose for many of us is not a single thing. Rather, it is an evolution. It is the experiencing of life that is the purpose. It is us showing up authentically as ourselves, taking things from our experiences, words, ideas, conversations, interactions, pain, trauma, and allowing that to influence our decision making, allowing that to influence our behaviors, allowing that to influence how we show up in the world. And as long as we are showing up authentically, we are on purpose. So eliminate that anxiety around, am I doing it right? Eliminate that anxiety and that fear around what's up ahead. Harder to do than to say, but once you give yourself permission to surrender, in whatever way, shape, or form that is, once you give yourself permission to let go of a specific outcome and instead just be grateful for the experiences that come to you, then you will start to see that you are actually in control, in a sense. In a sense. You are in control, and your soul's compass is the driver. It's okay to be the passenger. But you have chosen this journey to walk, to experience. So remember that. Stay grounded in that truth as you go through the chaos, as you go through the storm, as you experience being in the eye of the storm. Water. Stay hydrated. Water. Go by the water. Water. Feel the emotions. Water. Allow yourself to experience grief. 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 Grief is a process. Grief is unpredictable occurrence. It happens when we least expect it. It shows up when we least expect it, especially when we don't honor it, right? We want to build our relationship with grief. We want to embrace grief. We want to invite grief and not shy away from it. Because when we shy away from grief, we allow it to be stored in our bodies. And when we allow it to be stored in our bodies for a prolonged period of time, it causes further unnecessary damage. This damage is further crying out for, I need you to see me. I need you to pay attention to me. And I don't know about y'all, but I've been very neglectful of that grief that has been crying out to me. And it has shown up in ways where I couldn't bottle it in. I couldn't suppress it. It had to come out, right? But again, that is what I needed in that moment, in that time, in that space. It wasn't that I need to just shut out the world for a week and just experience grief. It comes and it goes. And it is up to us to honor the waves, the water, the depths of the water, without allowing it to drown us, without allowing it to consume us, but staying grounded in the truth that this is temporary. This is necessary for my growth. This is necessary for my evolution. This is necessary for me to transition into that next phase of the unknown. Home. Home. What is home to you? What does home mean? I don't know about that. 429. 429. What is home? What is the foundation that we sit upon? What is security? What is safety? What is structure to us? What have we known it to be? What have we known it to bring? Feelings. What feelings has it brought? What lessons has home brought? What emotions come up when you think of the word home? What thoughts come up when you think of the word home? Is there a need to leave? Is there a need to escape? Is there a desire to build? Is there a desire to destroy? Listen to your body's intelligence as it answers the very questions that you seek answers to. Coming out of the shell, coming out of what was dark, a birth, a transition, a shamanic experience is approaching. A birth, creation, recreation, innovation. All of these key words explain, describe, show, point, reflect this season, this moment. What are you doing for self as you experience this transition and this ascension? How are you adjusting to the many changes happening within you, around you, surrounding you and your environment, your ecosystem? How are you navigating this adjustment period? Without judgment, without condemning yourself, looking at it as if you are looking in a mirror and observing, without trying to change, but just looking, observing, witnessing, being the passenger. Having courage to see yourself, having courage to actually face it this time. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And you will. And you will. Affirm that to yourself, because you may not believe it, but continue to affirm that for yourself and continue to convince yourself once you know that you know. Breathe. Create space in your body. Create space in your body. Create space in your environment. Create more space. How do you create more space? By letting go of what you're holding on to, letting go of the grip, letting go of the resistance, letting go of the false ideas and expectations, letting go of the need to perform, letting go of the need to please and appease, showing up, truly showing up. Do not confuse showing up with producing. No. Showing up is when you are tired Do not present it as though you are an Energizer bunny. When you have energy, do not present it as though you are tired. When you are motivated, do not dim your light for anyone. When you are hopeless, do not create false optimism. Instead, show up for yourself, because there's no one else to prove anything to. You've tried it, and you've tried it again. And where has that left you internally? Where has that left your sense of peace, your sense of fulfillment? Without judgment. Without judgment. This is a mirror. This is a observation. What you can do with this observation is embrace it, recognize it, call it as it is. A spade is a spade, right? Call it what it is. Don't call it what it ain't, because that has run you ragged, and ratchet. And you don't want to be ratchet. You want to be out here living your best life, right? You owe it to yourself. You deserve it. It is not your fault. It is not your fault. Whatever comes to mind when I say that, it is not your fault. It is not. There's nothing wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are exactly where you need to be. Exactly where you need to be. You have survived every single moment into this moment. Think about that. Think about the weight of that. Think about the weight that you have carried into this moment. Become aware of where that weight is concentrated in your body, in your mind, where your thoughts tend to go when you wake up, when you go to sleep, when you dream. Last shuffle with this deck. 1, 2, 3, or 2. Let's do this one. Let's see. Blockages. What are some blockages? Blockages faced. Wanting to stay where you are. Wanting to stay where you are. Comfort, familiarity is a blockage. Too comfortable. Too comfortable. Too comfortable. This reading is hitting me, okay? I don't know about y'all, but it's hitting me. It's getting into the nitty-gritty here. This indecision of, should I go or should I stay? Should I move on or should I go back? You know what you need to do. There's no one else that can tell you. It is your choice. It is ultimately your decision. It has always been your decision. always. It has never been up to anyone else. It has never been up to circumstance. Never, ever. When the Most High tells you to go, you go. It is up to you to listen to that call, to heed that call, or get swept along when it's time, when it's no more time left, right? When you've been given warning after warning, sign after sign. I don't say this to shame. No. But you know. I'm just bringing it to your attention. I'm just affirming you in your experience. You know when it's time to go. You know the time is now. You know the time is now. Staying comfortable, too comfortable. Also getting in other people's karmic paths. Trying to save others from their karma is damaging, not only to them, but also to you. Because once you do that, then you create your own karma. Then you create more undue harm for the situation. You know that this person, this place, this thing should be left alone. And yet you try to go back. You try to help, you try to support, you try to do what you can in exchange for self-abandonment, self-neglect, stress, depriving yourself of what truly matters to you, being in denial of the true cost that it has brought, that it continues to bring as you continue to ignore your wants and your needs. Not believing in yourself that you can build, not believing that you will finish what you start. Not believing in yourself, not having that confidence in yourself that you know where to go, right? Just take a past situation where you were completely in the blind, you were completely in the dark about how to proceed. You didn't know the best solution, but you treaded, you kept going, you trusted the process even when you didn't trust the process. Hear me when I say, you trust the process even when you don't trust the process. There is a part of you that knows that you already know what's up. You know that you feel safe in your body. You know that you feel safe with yourself. And then there's another part that convinces you otherwise. So, again, it is ultimately your decision to have that discernment and act on that discernment. And receive support, assistance, guidance where necessary. Not being so closed off to the world that you completely disregard those who are eager to help. Allow life to present those people in your life who are for you. Set intentions throughout your days to reveal these people to you. Allow them to be welcomed into your life. Give yourself and the universe permission to bring them forth. Surrender to nature. Surrender to the powers that be. Not the powers that were, but the powers that be. Your power, your inner strength, your inner compass, your inner God, your most high, your God complex, whoever that may be, whatever that may be. Allow God to take control. Surrender to God's will. However that resonates for you. It's no one size fits all situation. We are all unique beings. Whatever way that looks for you, just allow it to happen. Truly allow it. Say it, write it, act it out. Whatever that means for you. For me, I set intentions. For me, my power is for sure in my voice. For sure, ski. Let go. Let go of the load. You don't have to carry it anymore. You have not had to carry it anymore. Trust that everything is provided for you. Trust that you are taken care of. Trust that you are a child of the Most High, Creator, Mother, Father, Source of all things. That you are provided for, you are supported, you are looked after, you are protected. Let go of the resistance to that truth. Let go of the resistance to that truth. Command it over your life. Command it. Take heed and take ownership of the power that you hold, that you possess. Stop dumbing yourself down. Stop undervaluing yourself. Stop taking less than what you deserve. You deserve more. You know you deserve more. Be delusional about it. Be delusional about it and just see what happens. See what happens. See how the floodgates open. I'm gonna close out. I feel like I've given a good amount of insight on this. Be mindful of the things you fantasize about and visualize. Your thoughts, whether good or bad, are producing and creating a large part of your reality. Knowing this, you want to evaluate your dominant thoughts and determine if they are poisons to your existence. You project your external reality from within. So, what type of foundation are you creating for your future? It's been a long journey concerning love. Although the past consisted of many obstacles and challenges, you are now ready to experience a passionate new beginning. Balance is being restored in your love life as you are very close to finally experiencing life with your soulmate. Someone is very passionate about you and ready to take action to show their true feelings. I would like to add to that card that love is almost infinite in possibilities, if not infinite in possibilities. So this could be love of self. This could be love of life. This could be love for someone else. Friendship, relationship, romantic relationship. Take it how it resonates. Whoever came up, Whoever came up as I was reading that? Okay? Okay? All right. You already know. That is the message that I have, that we have collectively to heal, to move through, to experience in this moment, this space, and this time. I trust that this resonated with you. I trust that this found you well as it served you well. Thank you for watching until the end. Let me know how it resonates. Let me know what you got going on. You feel me? And yeah, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for your presence. I'm thankful for your eyes and your ears, in showing up for yourself in this moment, trying to come back to self, trying to ground back into self, trying to move through whatever it is you're going through. Okay? We got this. You got this. And until next time.